Nagoya is the third largest metropolitan area in Japan. Since it's a massive hub of industry and business, it was sometimes jokingly referred to in Japan as a tourism wasteland, and many travelers pass by Nagoya and head to Kyoto and further, or just go to the station to go to surrounding areas such as Takayama and Ise, which are the popular areas. Yes, Nagoya might not be the top destination for vacation, but it actually offers lots of fun things to see. Today, let's get off Shinkansen and explore Nagoya, so I can show you the glimpse of the unique characteristic and beauty of the region. So maybe in your next trip to Japan, you can do the same travel as me or better than me. Nagoya is in central Japan, part of Aichi Prefecture, facing Pacific Ocean side, located about roughly 35.1 degrees north latitude, which is about the same as Memphis, Tennessee in the United States. The weather is almost the same as Tokyo, but in winter, snow clouds sometimes flow in from the Sea of Japan side. Also, it can be very hot in summer. Nagoya city's population is 2.3 million and making a metropolitan area with other cities in Aichi Prefecture and Gifu and Mie prefectures. This region is manufacturing hub of Japan. It has held the top spot in Japan for the value of manufactured goods shipments for 45 consecutive years. The most famous brand born in this region is Toyota. And of course, you can enjoy plenty of industrial museums such as Toyota Museum during your stay. The most major way to get to Nagoya is Shinkansen. It's a hub of JR Central that operates Tokaido Shinkansen, connecting Tokyo to Osaka, and all trains stop at Nagoya Station. It takes about 1 hour and 40 minutes by Nozomi. Cost is about 11,000 yen. For budget travelers, there is also a choice of highway bus. You can travel under 4,000 yen, but it takes about 7 hours from Tokyo. Nagoya has Chubu International Airport called Central Air and Komaki Airport in the northern suburbs. There are some domestic flights and international flights. From Chubu Airport, you can access to Nagoya city center by main test train and it takes about 30 minutes. From Komaki Airport, you can take the bus and it's also 25 to 30 minutes to city center in Nagoya station. Komaki Airport is served only by Fuji Dream Airline, which serves minor airports across Japan. Nagoya is located in the great location to explore central Japan. You can have a city break during your trip in the region. I arrived at Nagoya station. It stops only for a short time, like a minute, so please be careful not to forget to get off. I arrived at the Nagoya station. Nagoya is a big station and overwhelming number of people are passing by. Once you arrive in Nagoya, you can get down by subways, JR trains, Meidei trains. Also, there's a bus and taxis available. Probably subways that tourists use are 4 lines: Higashiyama Line, Sakura-dori Line, Tsurumai Line, and Meijo Line. You can use any transportation IC card to get on the trains and buses in Nagoya, including Apple Pay Suica and Welcome Suica. Nagoya's local IC card is Manaka by private railways and subways, and Toika by JR Central. This can be also used in other cities as well. For subways and buses, there is 24 hours pass and 1-day pass that you can save in case you use many times. As it was raining forecast, I decided to head to Atsuta Jingu Shrine first. Oh, so this is the Meitetsu Nagoya station. I took Meidei train from Nagoya station, and it's a private railway company based in Nagoya. We are in Meitetsu Nagoya station, so let's go to Jingu Mae station, third stop, and 250 yen. There's a big Meitetsu network across the greater Nagoya region to Toyohashi, Gamagori, and to Gifu. It was very interesting to see the red train that I've never seen in other regions. This station is also famous as the most busy station in Japan. There are many lines of Meitetsu line, but there are only 2 platforms, actually 1 for each direction, and everything, even the one including Central Airport, is arriving in this platform.
This train is not bound for Central Japan International Airport. Passengers traveling to Central Japan International Airport should change trains at next stop station.
right next to it is the JR lines. I got off at Jingu-mae station. The rain radar on the app said the rain gonna stop in about 20 minutes, so I decided to eat fast. Fortunately, outside the station, there is a place with several restaurants, and they're all focusing on Nagoya. Nagoya has lots of local popular foods, but I decided to try this fish, hitsumabushi, which is probably not really an authentic local food, but it's coming from the Eil's hitsumabushi, which is a very famous local food. Eel can be very expensive, but this one is a good price for lunch, less than $10. It was really good. There are some bones, so you want to be careful, but the fish is in the sweet sauce and really delicious, with fish oil taste. For other foods, let's eat later in this trip. Lots of sweets. Okay, after finishing the lunch, it was still raining, so I can buy umbrella, but let's wait another 10 minutes in the Japanese sweet shop. It's a local dango shop that they bake it after you order, and this anko was really good. I'm glad I dropped by here. So as a result, the rain didn't stop, so I ended up buying the umbrella at 7-Eleven. And of course, rain stopped right after I bought the umbrella. Atsuta Jingu. This is the east gate of Atsuta Jingu. This Atsuta Jingu shrine is not just a big shrine that you see in other cities. It's a very important part of Japanese society, and it's related to the origin of the imperial family. There are 3 important sacred treasures of Japan, and one of them, sword, is sleeping in this Atsuta Jingu shrine. 2 others, Mira is in Ise Jingu shrine, and Jewel is in Imperial Palace in Tokyo, where the emperor lives now. So, Usaki, you can eat kishimen, the Nagoya's favorite noodle dish here. According to the myth of Japan, the sun goddess gave 3 sacred treasures to her grandson when he descended to Takachiho in Kyushu. These treasures were passed down to the first emperor of Japan to prove his divine right to rule. During the enthronement ceremony, the treasures are presented to the new emperor. The current emperor Naruhito is the 126th monarch in the continuous line dating back to 660 BC. This makes the Japanese imperial house the oldest hereditary monarchy in the world. So it was raining when we came here, but now the rain stopped. So let's go back to Jingu-mae station and take Meitetsu again. After I got off at Kanayama station and went back to the city center using subway. Oh, so there's a shopping center. It's connected to the station. Very nice. Very walkable town. Now let's check into the hotel. This day, I had a hotel near Fushimi Station, which is just 1 station from Nagoya. Fushimi Station, more city center of Nagoya. Looks like lots of hotels are gathering around this area, such as Hilton and Courtyard by Marriott. And this is a Hilton Nagoya Hotel. I think I see my hotel. So there are many new hotels. This is a Del Style by Daiwa Loinet Hotel, and there's a Courtyard by Marriott there too. This day was Del Style by Daiwa Loinet Hotel. Daiwa Loinet is a popular chain business hotel. It seems this hotel is more for young travelers with tiny budget rooms. It used lots of space for bathroom, which I appreciated. And this is a bathroom. So they have public bath, but There's a bus stop here, so I'm not sure if I need to go to the public bus. Very nice. And the little thing. This by design might choose guests, but I saw both Japanese businessmen and international travelers. They have public bath too, but I didn't visit this day as there was a good bath in the room. In case you travel during morning or evening rush hour time, or prefer not to walk in too much, you see plenty of taxis on the streets. There are many hotels in Nagoya, and most of them are gathering near Nagoya Station, Fushimi, and Sakai area. They are all connected by subways and only one station in between. Top international brand hotels are still limited, and there is Marriott, Hilton, and Courtyard. Then where is a good place to stay in Nagoya? Staying near Nagoya Station is definitely convenient for travelers with big luggage, and Sakai is a little more city center vibe, with many shops that are fun to explore. But all these areas are connected by subways and easy to move between these areas. So more important matter is distance from stations. The subway rush hour can be as intense as Tokyo. In case you travel during morning or evening rush hour time, or prefer not to walk in too much, you see plenty of taxis on the streets. Before sunset, let's walk to the Mirai Tower in Nagoya that you can overlook the city center. The tower is in the area called Sakai, so I decided to walk from the hotel to the Sakai area. It's like an office area. Seems we enter the area called Nishiki. Due to sunset, the Aruma, it's a very big izakaya bar. This is Sakai Station, and here there's a huge street. Mirai Tower.
炭素社会実現に向け、県内の水力で発電した電気を使っています。中部電力未来タワーは1954年に日本初の集約電波鉄塔として誕生。
Probably the most interesting part was the tower was empty, and it had only me and a few more people. You can also go out to the rooftop, which is very nice that you can feel the air of outside. Oh, you can actually go outside. You can feel the air. Wow. Oh, lots of kind of rocks on here. Now I'd like to head to the Osu. Looks like there's a commercial street there. There's a subway bus, but our exit is above ground, so I'd like to take the bus. And so let's look for the bus stop. After Mirai Tower, I head to Osu, where you can see the long commercial streets. Looks like, I was wondering from looking at the roof, but looks like this is an underground shopping mall here. I took this bus from right in front of the Mirai Tower and I came to Osu. It was about 15 minutes. There's a map, so I got a map. Let's explore. It's like a really huge area. Okay, so let's go to see this big cat statue first. And go to the temple, which is on the left side of this map. Hey, I found it. So there are many street content this way and this way too, another street. Whoa. Happy welcoming fortune cat. So that's the street I was walking earlier. Looks like this street has more place to eat. Something I wanna eat is a miso katsu and the severe store. So let's look. Or maybe this. Miso katsu. Yeah, Bartonです. Very famous restaurant. And they have in Tokyo too, but this is a head store. For dinner, I wanted to eat miso katsu, which is a Nagoya's special food. This is a pork cutlet covered with Nagoya's red miso. And I chose the most famous store called Yabaton and their head store. They have stores in Tokyo too, and there are some other local shops too, but for being by myself, it was the easiest store to enter. Very light taste actually. The miso is not that deep taste, so if you like red miso like me, it might be a bit unsatisfying, but I really enjoyed eating this miso katsu. Looks like many stores are closing unless a chain drugstore like this, so maybe you might want to come earlier if you like to enjoy the street more. At night, so I can't see much, but this is Oskannon Temple. Drink coffee. Nagoya is also known for the Ghibli Park. It's a little difficult to get tickets, but once you get, it's a great place to go. For Ghibli Park scenery, please see my Ghibli Park video. The symbol of this Nagoya region is Toyota. Let's go to Toyota Museum. The museum is a few minutes walk from Geidai Dori Station. Toyota Museum, 5 minutes walk. That one. Wow, lots of cars, historic cars. 1930s, the age of stream design starts. There are 2 Toyota museums in Nagoya region, and one focusing on the car parts and cars function. This is a place you can enjoy the history of cars from all over the world and also cars in Japan, and not just Toyota. So if you like automobiles, definitely this is a fun place to explore. There are about 10 Japanese car companies now, and you can also see the history of them, how they formed up to the current form. Toyopet Corona, Honda N360, Dassan Fair Lady. The deer on the street when I was a kid. Toyota Soara. NSX, surprisingly Toyota Museum has Honda NSX. So, Lexus LFA. This size I want to love for actually. It was a very fun museum and surprisingly many things to see, so I'm very glad I went. Even if you are not that interested in cars, I recommend to visit this place if you are in Nagoya. Under the Nagoya station, there is a Umaimon street where you can find lots of Nagoya's local foods. If you are not sure what to eat but you want to try local food, this is a place to go. So I'm back to the Nagoya station. So many people, and rush hour feels like even worse than Tokyo. But I have one more night here, and I didn't have a hotel, so I just booked a really random cheapest hotel near the station. So let's see how it is. So it looks like lots of dining places on this side of the station too. This hotel was very close to Nagoya station, and it was very convenient. It's not the nicest areas that has some drinking bars and only a few minutes to the Shinkansen station. It's an old-fashioned key. Let's see. There's a laundry machine. Not laundry. This one. I think it's clean and nice. Right in front of the hotel, I found a gluten-free restaurant. Nagoya is also famous for shrimp fry, it seems, so I decided to try the shrimp fry with gluten-free wheat. Gluten-free wheat? A rice powder. They have a gluten-free udon. They have also the sukiyaki and shrimp fry I ordered. Miso katsu, tempura, and some desserts too. So I ordered a big shrimp, and everything this fryer is made with rice, so gluten free. And of course, miso soup is Nagoya's red miso. The whole meal was very good. I saw some international tourists here too. So it's $37 hotel, but I'm supposed to get a breakfast today, so let's see what kind of breakfast. I got a small plate set for the breakfast, included in the price. But there are plenty of drinks, and I could survive with this until lunchtime. I really enjoy the time that I'm eating breakfast here, looking at the street. Something the feeling like I went back to old days. Okay, so as soon as I leave the hotel and walk 1 minute, I can see the platform of Shinkansen. So I'd like to go to a place called Inuyama. So there are lots of open lockers near Kintetsu Station's railways. Nagoya is famous for Nagoya Castle, but unfortunately the main parts are closed right now. And also, it's like a museum and it's not the authentic castle building that actual samurai was living. But nearby Nagoya, there is the actual one samurai was living called Inuyama Castle. So let's head to Inuyama, which is only less than 30 minutes from Nagoya. Inuyama Yuen Station. Oh, it's a Kiso River. And I see Inuyama Castle, the oldest castle among one of the left one as it is. And here there's a Hotel Indigo Inuyama Urakuen Garden Intercontinental Hotel Group, and soon you see Inuyama Castle. I see people already on the top. So this is the old town of Inuyama. Looks like this is the entrance to the castle. says pathway to Inuyama Castle. Very nice. National Heritage Inuyama Castle. Oh, long way to go up. National Heritage Inuyama Castle. Really steep stairs. Almost like a ladder. So this is the scenery all the samurai were seeing. What a nice view. There are many castles in Japan, but many of them are rebuilt or replica, and only 12 out of them are the original ones samurai was living. And 5 out of them are national treasure. And this Inuyama Castle is one of the 5 national treasures. And this Inuyama Castle is the oldest one, that was built in early 17th century. Interesting because it doesn't look that high, but the view from there is completely different. There's a reason they make castle here. They're doing stumps. Oh, nice. Now let's explore the town of Inuyama. Rest, it says. Brown rice Baumkuchen. Brown rice Baumkuchen. Hard Baum. They gave me trial and a sample, and it was really good. And also, it's all gluten free. Somehow in Nagoya, I see lots of gluten free things, more than Tokyo maybe. So that's Inuyama Castle, and there's a museum. Several museums. The street continues with a lot of traditional style buildings. That's Inuyama Festival. And here the taxi passed by, so I took it to the Monkey Park. I thought it's a very popular destination, but looks like it's really minor destination, so I didn't see anybody inside the zoo, and it was only me and maybe 10 other people. Since there aren't any public transportation to here in winter time, so it's not a most recommended place unless you really like to see monkey or you have a car. Japan Monkey Center, opened 1956. So it's a zoo of the monkeys, as it says Monkey Center, and there are lots of different kinds of monkeys. So I was walking near the castle, and the taxi passed by and stopped to let me pass by, but I didn't know how to come here, so I just took the taxi, and a very nice driver. He really worried, is it open? Like, there's nobody, and I asked the entrance person, it was open. So this is where the Yaku Nihonzaru, Japanese Yakushima's monkey is here. So it's from 11 to 12 and 1 to 2 o'clock you can enter inside of this little island. A little abandoned feeling. So it's a monkey park. There's a theme park and zoo. And zoo part I went, but it's a little far away from station. The bus is running only 6 day, and also not in the winter time, so it might be a little difficult to come. I can buy taxi by chance, but it doesn't look like I can call taxi here. So my phone died, so I'm just waiting for the bus, and I have no idea what time it is as I don't have the watch, and it's probably when I was a kid, people are just waiting like this, reading book or writing down something. I have a notebook, so I'm planning the videos. The great thing is, the bus comes on time. My footage is jumping to this eating noodle scene, so obviously the camera died after waiting for the bus. Now I tried this miso nikomi udon, and this was really good for dark miso lovers. It was a strong taste of the red miso, and it was very satisfying before I leave Nagoya. Noritake Factory. After the lunch, I went to Noritake Forest near the Nagoya station, waiting for the Shinkansen. This is a museum and shops by a company called Noritake, which has been making pottery in Nagoya. There's also a garden that you can enjoy the 4 seasons. I hope you enjoy the trip to Nagoya. Thank you for watching. Have a great trip to Japan. Have a great week until the next video.